Hey everyone, I wanted to go over the new and exciting news that we got for Monster Hunter Rise on the Nintendo Switch. And as we do every single week, we got a brand new event quest, and this week is no different. So if you still don't necessarily know how to get your hands on any of the free downloadable event quests that we have been getting since the launch of the game, make your way down to the Steelworks, speak to the courier cat, go all the way down to the add-ons option, and claim anything that's labeled in white, be it free item downloadable packs, free event quest, free downloadable armor, or anything along those lines if you haven't necessarily done that just yet. So this week we're actually looking at an event quest called Princess's Banquet that's going to be giving you access to an Infernal Springs fight against a Rathalos, a Somnacanth, and a Rakna-Kadaki. This is going to be one of those really interesting quests that when you're looking at the timeline of event quests that we have been getting lately, usually we've been getting super amped up monsters, super apexes if you will, or anything along those lines, or super versions of the monsters with higher damage parameters. This is not necessarily going to be anything like that. A quick heads up for PC players, however, this event quest is not going to be available on PC just yet. You're going to have to wait a couple of more weeks for this event quest to be able to be available on the PC via Steam. Remember that both DLCs will be linking up and syncing up by the end of February. We're still waiting on what day that's going to be. We don't have a specific date just yet, but when that does happen, I'll be going over it as best as possible. So when you actually jump into the event quest, of course, you're going to notice that you are in the Infernal Springs, and you're going to notice that the Rathalos and the Somnacanth are going to be pretty much walking around freely. They're going to be the two monsters you're going to have in that very specific boss-based arena ready to tackle you on. You could choose to fight whichever one you want, and you're probably going to notice, depending if these are set parameters, that these are massive monsters. So if you're crown chasing, this is probably a really good quest to do, because I noticed that every single one of the monsters, the Somnacanth, the Rathalos, and the Rakna-Kadaki, were pretty damn massive. Now, I don't necessarily know if they're going to give you the biggest crown or anything like that, but you're definitely, if you're crown chasing, this event quest is something that you're definitely want to be able to tackle. Now, when it comes to damage parameters or like higher health or any, extremely interesting moves, we're not going to be able to see anything like that here. These are pretty much straight up hunts. They don't seem to be doing any higher damage or anything along those lines. If anything, they might have dropped higher percentage drop rates. I did notice a lot of plates, a lot of spheres and stuff like that dropping from a couple of the monsters, so maybe there is that higher percentage for drop rates, rare drop rates in that regard. But when it comes to the actual engagements themselves, the monsters are pretty much exactly what you would expect. Somnacanth is not necessarily much of a challenge, other than the fact that the sleep breath is pretty damn annoying. Rathalos is still just going to try to poison you as best as she can, and just be an annoyance. And eventually, once you take one down, Rakna-Kadaki will come down, and Rakna-Kadaki by itself is not necessarily all that dangerous. So these monsters are, pretty straightforward. Not necessarily if you're already end game geared related, if you've done enough hunting already and you have pretty decent gear, these monsters are not going to be that much of a challenge. With all that said, once you are done with the event quest and you make your way down to the town, you should be able to see that you have a couple of brand new rewards in the form of stickers. Now, I know a lot of people are pretty upset when it comes to sticker rewards or anything along those lines, but if you're like me and like to spam them once in a while, I think the more stickers we get for free, the better. Remember that they keep providing us stickers via paid DLC, and I'm not a fan of that at all. So, as long as they give us, even if they're low quality rewards, as long as they give them for free in the event quest, I have no real issue with that. Remember that just a couple of weeks ago, we got 2 armor sets in a row, so I'm not going to be too upset if we're not getting armor sets every single week. Now, when it comes to the stickers themselves, the first one you're going to have Rondine presenting you with 2 cupcakes. One is a Palamute, the other one is a Palico. It's a really cute one. The second one is Yomogi, giving you a little heart candy cake, whatever, with a bunch of hearts. I'm definitely going to try to make use of that one because Yomogi is best girl. You have a Palico and a Palamute, I guess, decorating a chocolate cake. That will be the third one. And of course, the last one, you have Hinoa and Minoto, I guess, eating sweets or like holiday related themes. There is some like through line here that these are like chocolate Valentine related emojis and stickers and stuff like that. So I guess you could look at it that way. But other than that, if you don't care about these rewards, you're you're probably never going to use them. But I know a lot of people have gotten used to spamming like stickers at the end of a hunt. So, you know, the more you have the more options you have, the better it is. But that's about all the information that I wanted to go over today. Again, cute rewards, you know, interesting event quest, but not necessarily anything special. Hopefully next week we finally get that super apex Zinogre that we have been waiting for quite a while. If you are brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.